Hi teachers, Teacher Krista here. Just wanted to go over a hot topic that I'm seeing chattered about in the groups here. Reading books when you're teaching. I know that there's lots of times, maybe not lots of times, it really kind of just depends on the student and the content material of the lesson that you're teaching. Finishing early. So sometimes you're going to finish early, and we're not talking like a minute or two early. We're talking like this kid is zipping through the slides and they just know it, and you've extended a little bit, but you're left with, like, say 6 minutes left until you hit the 25-minute mark. That's a lot of time to kill. So things that I am prepared to do when I think that the level or the lesson content might be a little too easy for them, or if I know this student is, I've had them for a couple times before, and I know that, she's a really good reader, or I already felt like she was maybe needing to be placed a little bit higher than what she was reading at, but unfortunately, we are where we are. So I need to be prepared with extension questions, but I want it to all kind of relate to the lesson that we've just covered. So I got to make sure that my questions fit with what we've been talking about, because I just feel like we need to kind of stay on topic as much as possible. So anyway, so reading, that's a big topic. People have been talking about how they like to read books to their students, and we've got some differing opinions about it. Some people are saying that, oh, the parents love that you're reading, and other parents are getting upset and leaving bad reviews because, well, they might think that it doesn't pertain to the content or the lesson content, or they're not hearing their child speak enough English, and that's what they're paying for. They're paying for their child to learn conversational English and to practice their pronunciation and have their pronunciation corrected by an English-speaking teacher. So here's where I think reading is a fantastic idea. I am all about reading to children. I think it's a fantastic thing. However, with this, it's a little different because the parents are paying for a particular service, which is, us teaching their children how to speak English, with the correct pronunciation and using the correct vocabulary, conjugating verbs correctly, things like that. So if you can find a book, like somebody suggested, they're like, oh, well, I just read Brown Bear, what do you see? That's an excellent book. It goes right hand in hand with the whole sentence pattern of, what do you see? So yeah, especially if you can get the student to read those words from the book, that's excellent, because they're practicing their English, they're reading something that is dealing with the sentence patterns that are in the lesson, so it's win-win. But if a teacher just randomly grabs, a children's book, even if it's a short one with like very simple, words in it, if you can't relate it to the lesson that you've just taught or any of the sentence patterns, and if the teacher's reading it and not the student, then you might run into trouble. So my suggestions are, if you've got a short story and you're wanting to do it as kind of like a reward to the student, make sure you have hit that 25-minute mark. Make sure that you have not skipped any of the slides and you have covered everything on that PowerPoint. Then I think, yeah, it's okay. If you want to spend 3 minutes reading a story to that child, go for it. There's no reason why that shouldn't be okay. However, if it is 23 minutes, and you've got 2 minutes to kill, and you pop that book out, and you're the one reading, not the child, you might get a bad review. So I'm just giving you a little tip of wait until 25 minutes. I think it's a great idea. Find something short, easy words. Still watch that incidental language, even if it's a written incidental language that you're reading. You want to keep it on level for the child. So yeah, just keep that in mind when you're deciding to do that. But yeah, go for it. I think it's great. Just, use your best judgment with it. We're trying to get good reviews so that we get repeat students, right? Anyways, that's it. That's all I've got for you. So happy teaching.